How's everybody doing? Welcome to today's stream. Today we're going to cover some CWL Gladiator for week 1. We got LP4 Hades versus Stop 'em All. It's going to be a good war. We're going to cover a couple of live hits as well as show some replays. Should be a bunch of fun. Looking forward to it. So let's jump straight into it here. Got a live hit going on. We'll go and jump into it here. It's almost over. But we'll go ahead and play it out. Let's see what we got going. We got a Lalo into an Electron here. Now, if this base was not previously hit before this raid, I'll go ahead and show you guys this replay. Mainly because I've been asked by both clans to try not and show replays of bases that have been hit multiple times. If a base gets fresh, then pop it on. But otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be a triple. I think so. Yeah, save a little loon over there. Gonna keep things going. Nice job. Good hit by Stop 'em All. Gonna get it done. Let's look at some stats here. LP4 Hades 1 for 1 at 12v12. We've got Stop 'em All at 3 for 7. Let's see, 11v11 game. Stop 'em All firing off here, about 50% roughly. LP4 Hades though, looking at about an 80% hit rate for 11v11. Pretty good stuff. Let's see, was that raid a fresh hit? That was on number 18. Yeah, it was a fresh triple. So we'll go and watch this one back. This was a Sui Lalo, it looks like, or an Electron Lalo. So we'll put this one on here. But again, I'm mainly going to try and show raids that... What's the word for it? Bases that have only been hit once that got tripled. Basically, fresh triples are the only replays I'm going to show. Just to not try and burn everyone's bases week 1. You know how it is. See what happens. The queen actually didn't go where he wanted her to. Guess he wanted her for this Inferno, but uses the wall wrecker, though, to actually go in rather than a blimp or stone slammer. Very interesting stuff. Ray spell's going to go down. Clones the loons. Poisons the queen. E-Dragon steps up beautifully here. Grabs the queen. Good job freezing that air sweeper as well. That allows that E-Dragon to actually grab the queen and an Inferno. Wow, you got 2 Inferno towers on this entry. Really good stuff. And then at this point, it's just really groundwork for the rest of the Lalo. Queen's still alive at the top side too. That's really, really nice. And then just kind of wraps around the base. E-Dragon pulling some Seeking Air Mines and distracting the sweeper, but I don't think the sweeper was... Yeah, no, it wasn't pointed in the direction of the loons. Lava Hound's wrapping around the base nicely. Really good pathing with those air defenses there. Freezes the Town Hall. Warden ability straight over the Town Hall. Grabs everything. Maybe could have popped it a little bit earlier to grab the Hound as well, but I mean, at this point, in all honesty, really nice job here. Good raid and good planning. Gotta hand it to him. Gotta stay hydrated. You know how it is. If I don't stay hydrated and I don't keep my voice from dying, it'll die very early, very quickly. Nice triple here. Got it done. Alright, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the war events. What was the first triple to go in? It was Stop 'em All going in for a triple at 11v11. So we'll go ahead and put this one up. See how this one goes. This was Raquel getting it done. I'll go ahead and alternate between both clans, so we're showing equal number of attacks from both sides. Got to give some love to both sides here. Okay, are we good to go? Yeah, we're good to go. There we go. Sweet. This is a nice queen charge, to be fair. Froze wall break into that compartment. Dealt with the CC fairly quickly here. Big fan of this entry. Did he use the jump spell to get to the eagle? I would imagine so. Lots of queen charge Lalo. Elliot, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Spamming those Susie emotes. Let's see. Being very patient with the jump spell. I'm surprised. Seeking Air Mine, gonna nab a healer. Here goes the jump spell. I don't know if it was partially late on the jump spell on purpose, but it took a little while. Oh, I guess so that way the eagle wouldn't activate. Maybe, I don't know. Eagle targets the healers, wipes out almost all of them. Queen will step up though and grab the eagle, and then barely step up and grab the queen. Wow, this almost really went bad. Oh, I'm surprised he raged there, actually. I would have thought he would have saved that. Just use the queen ability through there. I see. He wants to grab the sweepers with the queen. Wow. Really good value with the queen charge there. Got handed to him. Good charge into the base, and at this point, he's grabbed 3 air defenses from the get-go. Really only just back-end air defense, but with a full-size slammer, good to go with a Warden ability. It's looking good. That is an OP Warden too. Stepped up and helped him out a lot here, and the queen stayed alive, tanking those expos. There's the Warden ability. Keep those max loons invincible there. It's a good hit. Good stuff. Well done. Let's see. Yep, loons just wrapped around. Tons of cleanup left to go. Queen actually stayed alive throughout this raid. Wow. Good stuff, though. Nice hit by Raquel getting it done. Let's go and see if we can pop on an LP4 hit. Oh, we got a live going in. Blue Waffle. See what he's doing. Good luck this weekend, JGG. Thank you so much. Should be a good war. Hello for now. Very tough opponents, but we'll see what we can do against them. Blue Waffle. Can he get it done here? Thinning out near this back end, but does have the Warden ability. Does have a freeze. What is the Warden doing? Warden, step up. He hasn't used the Warden ability. Wow. Interesting. Warden was kind of held a little bit back there. Still has a free spell as well. Freeze this expo. Save the Warden. Nope. Doesn't happen. Interesting. Let's see what they decide to do. Those loons are going to move in. They're going to target that golem once they take down these defenses anyways. All of the minions and pups converging onto the king over there. There we go. Going to freeze the expo and wizard tower as those loons move in. It's really close, but he still has a chance here. As long as these loons can get through the expo. Looks like they will. Just barely. No, they don't take it down. Wow. Look at the health on that expo. OP defense. Yeah, there's no way this is going to go through, especially with those loons. Wow, Archer comes in and grabs the expo, but again, I don't think it's going to happen. Wait, I might be speaking too soon here. He might still get this. No way. Absolute OP adjustment there. Using the Archer to pull the golem away from where the pups and minions are. Archer goes in and snipes the expo. Wow. Does he still get this? He might not get this. 2, 1. Yeah, just barely got it in the nick of time. That was literally a 3-minute raid. Lucky. Little lucky there. Just a little lucky. We got a live going in from LP4. Let's see what they can do at 11v11. Let's see if they can do. See if they can return here. Let's see what's going. We had a quake in the middle. I'm not exactly sure why there's a quake in the middle. We'll watch this one from the start if it triples. Warden is way behind all the loons here. Nothing to take the queen. I'm starting to think this queen did not go where he wanted her to. Yeah, there must have been a fail wall. No fail wall break. Possibly didn't open up this compartment here to force the queen in, so that made her walk around the outside. Not ideal there. But that's a lot of the space scouted out of the way, and there's a lot of traps. And in all honesty, it does not look like this plan went exactly to plan. This is not what the attacker wanted to happen. He wanted to break open this wall compartment so that way the queen would get forced in towards the enemy queen here. There's no way. I would have imagined that she would. I don't think the queen was supposed to walk to this outside area here. Because what's the point of quaking the middle if you're not going to send anything in there? So yeah, just going to use those minions there to clean up a couple more buildings here. Just to raise the percentage a little bit more. They are going to go in and try and clean this one up. Nice try, but again, I think the quake placement just a little bit off there. Didn't get what he wanted there, which was this outside wall. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and watch this one back, actually, once it finishes. I just want to see the beginning. We're not going to watch the whole raid. Just to run through it and see what was the attacker planning here. My guess is he wants to break open this wall with those quakes, but we'll see what happens. Just to kind of speed through it. Okay, queen goes in. Here comes a loon. Healers go in. Yeah, he was meant to quake open this wall here to force the queen in, and she would have grabbed 2 air defenses, an expo, inferno tower, the CC, the eagle. She would have gotten a ton of value had those walls been opened up, but because they weren't open up, he had to adjust here and send in the slammer towards this inferno tower. Not ideal, but good try nonetheless. All right, let's put on we'll put on a triple by LP4 Hades. Let's see if we got a fresh one. Here we go. We got Will going in, getting it done. Got another Queen Charge Lalo. Wow. We've seen nothing but a bunch of Queen Charge Lalo raids so far with the Quakes. There we go. King goes in on the right side. Quakes open this compartment here. That's going to allow him access to the Queen, the Inferno Tower, as well as the CC. A couple of sweepers as well. Inferno Tower locked on to the healers, but not going to be a huge issue. Queen's going to step up and take him down. Move in towards these air defenses. She's going to take down one, but this other one at the top side here is not going to go down to the Queen. It's going to take her a little while, so the healers will get targeted by that air defense. But the King pulls back and takes it down. Wow, OP King there. Going to force the Queen ability through this clan castle here. Not a huge deal. Queen's going to step up and grab a sweeper. She should actually step up and grab the other sweeper. So that's 2 sweepers, the Queen, the CC, and an Inferno Tower down before the Lalo starts. Really good value there from the Queen Charge. Going to freeze the multi-target Inferno as these loons move in towards it. Good start here. That takes down the Inferno Tower. A couple of loons up at this top side by this other air defense. They're going to move in. See what these guys can do. Queen steps up, grabs the Eagle as well. Wow, really good value from that Queen. Queen is the MVP of this raid, 100%. Stays alive as well. She's kind of coasting. Warden kind of stayed back a lot in this raid. Really didn't step up for his troops moving in. Saving that rage spell. Wondering as to whether or not he'll need it for the Queen or the loons. Going to use it for the loons, I'd imagine. Warden ability going to go off a bit early here to keep this loon alive as it moves in towards this Expo, just to do a bit of damage. Not going to take it down, but a couple more shots on that Expo will definitely help. Warden's going to get locked onto the King, and he's going to sit with the King for about an hour and eventually go down to the Expo. Wow, it actually got pretty close here. But with that Queen, man, that Queen's staying alive. She's going to actually step up and take down the Expo. Again, I'm telling you, Queen MVP this raid. So we got a live going in. Who's going for it? LP4 going for an 11v11. Let's see what they can do here. Looking at a bit of a Queen Charge minor raid. Going to start with a couple of hogs to clear a defense and move in towards the CC and lure it. Doesn't pull the hound from the CC. Has to drop a couple more hogs in just to make sure that he pulls that hound. Or sorry, a dragon rather. So it's a drag archer CC. They're going to all move up towards the top side where the Queen is. And she'll make swift work of all of them. When they get there, going to drop the poison down in anticipation for that dragon's pathing. Going to drop a wizard. Now, I'm guessing he wants to force the Queen into this channel here, but we'll see what happens as the raid develops. Has a jump spell, so we might be seeing a jump spell into this compartment here towards the enemy Queen. Here comes the baby dragon. She's going to surely move straight in towards that channel there. Here comes the rage spell. Here comes a Coco Loon as well to try and grab any Seeking Our Minds. There's the jump spell straight over the Wizard Tower, and that's going to allow the Queen to go straight in towards this Expo and the enemy Queen. She might even actually step up and grab a couple of sweepers as well. Let's see. Queen is going to just barely not step up. Wow. Going to drop another rage here. Pulls the Tornado Trap as well. Not a ton of value since these miners won't really care about the Tornado Trap anyways. Here comes the King from the right side, or the left side over by 9 with the Siege Barracks. Queen's taking a lot of damage. She's going to be forced to use the ability in just a moment. But now that funnel is going to start being established along this 9 o'clock side, and that's going to mean that all of his troops, once all of these buildings on this side go down over here, all of the miners are going to go straight in towards this side into the base here. Queen's going to take down a couple more buildings over here. This is looking really good. Really nice Queen Charge here. Big fan of that. These Eagles getting a couple of blasts in on these miners. It's hard to see how many miners are even there because, I mean, in all honesty, kind of lose track of miners throughout the raid as it goes on. Hogs from the Siege Barracks here are going to use that Warden ability to save the King. No, doesn't use the Warden ability to save the King. Never mind then. Has one more back-end heal spell, and he's going to be needing that for either this Inferno Tower or the Core. Wondering which one he's going to opt in for. Eagle locks into the P.E.K.K.A, which is perfect for him. Popping the Queen ability, moving through. Needs to drop that heal. Drops it straight over that Wizard Tower to keep everything moving. Hasn't even used the Warden ability just yet. Ideally, he's saving that for that back-end Inferno Tower. This is one thing I see a lot of attackers doing. They tend to use that Warden ability near the back end of the raid rather than in the beginning. And I don't know, with me, it's like, why not use it at the beginning whenever you've got the most troops? But to each his own. Miners are still going to move in, and he's going to get this anyways. No problem. 30 seconds to go. I think he's got enough time to get through the rest of these buildings, and that's going to be a triple at 11v11 for LP4. Nice job here. Really good Queen Charge. Good execution there, and really nice planning as well. That's going to be a fresh triple again for LP4. That's going to put them at, what is that, 10 for 12? Really solid hit rate at 11v11. And going into the season, actually, the 11s were really lacking a lot in some of their arranged wars and friendly wars in other leagues. So to see their 11s step up like this is really, really something. So huge, huge shout out to the LP4 11s. Really getting it done. All right, let's put on a... we'll put on an 11v11 fresh from these guys. Wow. 5 hits to clear 1 base. Really good stuff. I'll go ahead and show this one here. I'm going to try and alternate from each side here so that way we're showing an equal number of hits from both. Again, with this week 1 war, it's really important for these clans to come off with a bang here and carry out that momentum into the rest of the league here. Got a long season ahead of us. I believe it's 8 weeks, just about. Not 100% sure. I'd have to look into it a little bit more. There we go. Really nice Sui here. Sets up this blimp really, really nicely. I'm a big fan of that Sui. Got a lot of value out of the way, as well as allows that blimp to go in straight for that single target Inferno Tower there. Now, he's going to use a skeleton spell for the queen here, which is interesting because that E-Dragon actually... Does the E-Dragon step up and grab the queen? E-Dragon's going to step up and grab the queen, so it didn't even need the Skelly spell. OP hit here. Wow. That's very... So I guess he had the Skelly spell as a backup. Where's the Warden? Warden's not going in. Goes in a bit later. Minions straight behind here, and that's crucial here to start that cleanup right away here so there's no time fails coming in. Eagle doing a bit of damage to these loons, but not enough. Moving through here. Going to use a Rage spell and possibly freeze. Yep, there's the freeze spell over the Inferno Tower. Going to use that Warden ability any second now to keep these loons alive. See what they decide to do. What's up, Fire? How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. There's a couple of swag loons at the top side with a swag haste. That's going to be a nice triple for Devils. Good job. Very, very clean hit. Got a lot of value out of that Electron. All right. Let's put on an LP4 triple. Over at 11v11. We're looking for fresh triples. Here we go. Got Ghost going in. Let's see what he can do. Very weird base, but we got a P.E.K.K.A. smash. Here we go. Little bit of a shakeup going towards a ground army rather than a lot of air. We've seen a majority amount of air today from both sides. Wow, no Coco Loons for this queen here. Very confident there were no Seeking Air Mines. Going to use the Rage spell, get through the king fairly quickly. That wizard's going to help. Securing the Town Hall right off the bat. See what this queen does. She's going to step up, take down a couple more buildings. Now she should go up with where she's situated on the base. Is he planning? I guess he's planning on having the queen walk. He wants her to walk. He doesn't want her to go into the base because he wants these healers to join up with the main army. They're going to pull a Seeking Air Mine. There it is. Figured he would have needed to use that Coco Loon at some point, but has all 5 loons for some other purpose here. Guess we'll see as the raid unfolds. Here comes a loon. Coco Loon to keep things moving. Here's the king at the top side with a P.E.K.K.A. And you can kind of see where this funnel is being established for the rest of these troops moving in. That king's actually going to step up and run in towards this channel and take down some of these buildings, which is really, really nice for Ghost here. There goes the jump spell straight into that multi-target compartment there. We have 2 jump spells to get us through the space. One for here, and then one is going to go straight over here. It's going to be basically in this spot right here. Got a live going in. No time for replays. We'll check this one out in a little bit. We got Mad Rack going in. Let's see what he can do. Or Mad Rock. We got a queen charge into the hybrid at Town Hall 11. See what he's got going for now. Ghost OP, 100%. You know it. We'll put that raid back on in just a minute after this live one goes through. and if we get enough time. Queen's going to start from about the 3 o'clock side. Going to take down a couple of buildings, get them out of the way. He's got the king over on the left there. Going to actually pull the CC away from the queen. Oh, actually, no. The Lava Hound locks on towards the queen, which is good for him. Freeze wall break coming in. He's going to get the wall break. Does he want a double layer wall break? No, doesn't have enough wall breakers to get through, but does have 2 free spells. Yeah, I don't see him wanting a double layer wall break. Just wanting to open up that compartment so he can access that Inferno Tower. Now, assuming the queen actually goes where he wants her to, there's a chance she could bounce up towards the top side here rather than going for that Inferno Tower. And I think he realized that's exactly what's going to happen here. She's going to bounce up towards that Archer Tower. She should path towards the cannon at this point now. There's no reason for her to go down towards the gold storage. Yeah, she is going to go down towards the cannon now that those miners came in. Really good deployment on the miners. Sending him in a bit early there, taking down a couple of those defenses, is going to allow the queen to go in straight towards that Inferno Tower there. Had he not deployed the miners that early, would have been a bit troublesome for his queen. She would have walked up and that Inferno Tower would have been missed. But now it's looking really good. Going to rage through this enemy queen here. Ward ability was popped through some eagle shells. Now everything's piling through here. Queen's actually going to bounce to the outside now. Going to freeze those Expos and the Wizard Tower there. At this back end side, I'd imagine we're going to see no more heal spells left to go, but the healers do switch towards the Hog Riders, which is exactly what he needs here. Queen not really in any danger at this point. She's just kind of running through the backside here. It's looking like we're going to see another fresh triple from Madrock here. Wow, some really, really good stuff from LP4 so far. Their hit rate at 11v11 is impeccable. Really, really nice hit. And again, I can't emphasize it enough. We had a lot of announcements in the LP4 server about how, hey, 11s, step up your game. Like, we need you. And, man, they're really coming out. Good stuff here by Maverick. All right, let's see if we can get that raid by Ghost back on. Where is it? Here it is. I think this is it at least. Is this it? No, this is a different one. Am I wrong? Is this is a different raid. So did Ghost get a 6-pack? Let's see. Ghost getting a fresh 6-pack? Fresh 6-pack from Ghost. Gotta love it. No, it's not. It was a second hit. That's what it was. Okay, so here. There we go. Here we go. This is the one we were looking at. Go ahead and speed back to where we were before. So again, like we said, that jump spell is going to go in over this Wizard Tower right here, or near the Wizard Tower. It's going to allow those troops to move in towards this base, and then once he drops another jump spell right here, you can kind of see that this compartment here, this one, and this one is open. The entire base is open for the rest of the raid going in here. There we go. Well, one times it. What's up, Lost Boca? How you doing? Over on YouTube. Welcome to the stream. A couple of P.E.K.K.A.s do actually bounce to the outside, but it's not the end of the world. It's actually helping him out a lot here because those P.E.K.K.A.s are going to stay on the outside and kind of keep that funnel tight. Slammer moves in towards this Eagle here to get it out of the way, and that Slammer's actually going to stay alive through that Eagle and move to the outside here, which is great. Lots of bowlers moving into this back-end multi-target compartment here. This is an overpowering raid by Ghost. Really, really nice job. Good base identification and absolutely smashed through it. He's got some hogs inside of that Slammer, judging by the heal spell. Forces the Queen ability there to keep her alive through those defenses. But now we've just got the P.E.K.K.A.s on the outside, and they're going to run through this like nothing. Got the cleanup on the backsides as well. I don't really like this one. This is a weird song. There we go. No. There we go. Gotta love it. This was a nice hit. Really, there were no points in this hit where it was like, oh no, this doesn't look good. Got another live hit going in. Let's see who's going for it. Got to stop them all. Going in for an 11v11. Wait, this is a... That's a live hit. I told him I would show live hits, but no replays. I think this base was hit before. Possibly. Maybe. I'm not... Yeah, this base was hit before for a 2-star. See what Blue Waffle's going for here. Just start with a wall breaker. It's going to run in. Going to pull the CC out. Queen's going to deal with that fairly quickly here. We got a Witch Dragon CC. Not going to do a lot here to this this Queen. She's going to run through it pretty quickly. That Witch will actually melt inside of those inside of the poison there. Gotta love swag spells, 100%. Did he swag a spell on this one so far? No, we're good. Thought you made this raid. I was about to say, oh no. Is he looking for a second wall break here? I don't think so. Might try it anyways. A couple more archers coming out of the CC. They're going to get dealt with fairly quickly. Now, he's got a bit of a P.E.K.K.A smash here, so no, he's not going to want to break the queen into here. What he's trying to do is set a funnel with her and then eventually have his main army come in. I'm guessing they're going to enter from over where this wizard tower over here is. We're going to probably see a jump spell over this compartment right here, and then we might see a second jump spell right here or right here. I don't know yet. We'll see. There's the jump spell. Straight over those two compartments. Going to open that up. Bowler bounce over by this Dark Drill and Elixir Collector there. King's still going to bounce to the outside. Not what he wants. Queen's taking a lot of damage here. Going to be forced to use the ability. And those healers need to step up. So he needs to use that ability to keep things moving because those healers are not going to switch until the Queen is at full health here. Had to use the Warden, or no, hasn't used the Warden ability just yet. Uses it with the Queen in the radius there. And now that she's healed up to full health, so those healers should step up here. There's the second jump spell over into that back end Inferno there. Here comes the Slammer from the bottom side. It's not looking too great. Those P.E.K.K.A are dying off just a little too quick. He's lost most of the bowlers at this point. However, the healers and the Queen and Warden are still trucking through at this point. Let's see. One more Rage, one Freeze, and a Haste spell. So he's got some loons inside of that Slammer. He's going to need those to actually take down a couple of these defenses in the middle to force the Queen towards that topside expo. Can actually use a Rage to keep this Queen going. She's going to go down, though. Don't think this one's going to go through. I think this one's going to fall just short. Nice try here. But not going to happen for him. Well, I say that now, but in all honesty, I don't think he's going to be able to get through this many defenses. Last one. Go swag this heal. Oh, did he actually? That's great. Honestly, that hit was absolutely overpowering. I mean, he really did well. That Warden's going to step up. Not going to do much. 17 seconds. Really, this is a time fail. If I'm on it. Yeah, this is a time fail. He's got the troops to do this, actually. But doesn't have the time for it. Well, actually, I say he has the troops to do it, but I don't know. Yeah, no, that Warden would have gotten this one done. Would have finished it off for him. But not going to happen. 95%. How many times is this base defended? Because I'm going to set a rule at the moment. This base is defended. Okay, that's a third defense on that base. So, in the event of not burning that base like crazy, if there's another live hit on that base, I'm going to skip it. If there's been more than 3 hits on a base and it's about to get hit again, I'm not going to show the live hit. Because I've, you know, being a Clash media person, or I say media person, being a streamer, I've actually really learned over the past couple of months, like, ways to balance out actually covering war content and not completely burning people's bases, because there was a whole dispute that happened back in the, oh gosh, when was it? I think it was the was it the Town Hall 11 Cup or Town Hall 12 Cup? I can't even remember, but it was one of those ESL play cups, and there was a ton of drama about the media stuff going on and like who can cover what and who can show what. It was insane. And so in order to compromise for both of these clans and not burning their bases, what I'm going to try and do here is I will show any replay if it's a fresh triple, and I will only show live hits if the base has been hit less than 3 times. I feel like that's a decent thing to cover here. We had a 13v13 triple. Kiki got his base smashed. Fresh triple. Let's watch this one. See what we got. This base here. We got a... Is this a Sui Lalo? It's a Sui Lalo. Gotta give him credit. One of the, if not the hardest attack strategy at Town Hall 13 at the moment, really because of these scatter shots. And you can see that's exactly where he started his heroes, up at this top side. I'm wondering if they're actually meant to go in and grab this scatter shot. I don't think so. I think they're meant to just clear a few buildings out of the way. Yeah, the World Champion's going to go in and grab that scatter shot. Really, it's key to get rid of those scatter shots before the Lalo goes in. If you don't, you're going to look at a very, very difficult Lalo. This Slimer's actually going to come in here. We got a no Electron. Just the Slimer going to come in and do a bit of help here. Uses the World Champion ability there. Wow, that Slimer's going to go straight for the Eagle. Really nice pathing with that Slammer. That's a bit lucky there. Let's see, and there you go. That other scatter shot is locked onto the Hounds here. He's probably going to freeze it going into it. Notice the amount of free spells he has in this army composition. 4 of them still remaining here. Going to freeze that scatter shot to keep everything moving. Because again, Inferno Towers at this point really aren't that detrimental to Lalos. I mean, you can heal through them, you can haste through them, whatever. The real issue comes with those scatters. They're really tough to deal with because if they hit the hounds and the loons are right behind them, they're going to absolutely demolish them. Going to freeze that town hall as well. Warden is going to step up here. This is just really, really clean. Freezes the town hall again. Those loons are going to die, but that slammer is going to stay alive at the top side here. And with that haste spell, once it pops, he's going to use it to haste through these back end defenses. Has an electro dragon actually in the slammer here. Enemy queen at the bottom side going to go down to these skeletons here. I didn't even notice the enemy queen kind of at the back end there for a little bit of bait. And wow, these loons actually don't... They clear through all the defenses, but that enemy queen stays alive the entire... All three of the heroes stay alive. Wow, so that E-Dragon must step up and take down the queen. Does he even take down the heroes? I don't think... He's not going to take down the heroes. Wait, maybe he does. Change to the... Yeah, no, he's going to take down the hero... Wait, no, the king stays alive. Yeah, that was just a really clean hit. Gotta hand it to him. Let's see. GG, I'm guessing you play in Legend League. In that sex. What you're looking for. I'm not exactly sure what your question is. I don't have my 13 in Legends League actually. Part of the reason being because I'm lazy. That's about it. I'm just a little lazy. And I don't do all my hits. No 30v13s have gone in yet, but we do have a 12v12. 1 for 1. Let's watch this one here. Oh. In 30 seconds. Oh, I see. What am I looking? Okay, I exactly what you're saying. Okay. So I use Queen Charge Hybrid a lot. And so what I'll be looking for, I don't exactly know how to describe it without a visual aid. Biggest things I'm going to look for is the clan castle placement, where the town hall is, where the inferno towers are, and whether or not those inferno towers are singles or multis. Because what I'll usually do is, if there's a single target inferno, I don't really exactly know how to describe it. How can I do this? Because I'm on my 12 right now. Okay. I'll give you an example. We'll go over to this base that was tripled. Okay. So in this base, really quickly, I'm noticing 3 singles, right? So obviously, I mean, I wouldn't even Queen Charge Hybrid this base, but if I had my Queen Charge Hybrid army with me, the thing that I'd be looking to do would probably be Queen Charging this top side, because I'm not going to be able to get through these single target Inferno Towers. This is just, in all honesty, this is probably not a good example, because that's a pretty awful base to hit with Queen Charge Hybrid. But if I had to hit it, if I was forced to, I would have the Queen start from up here. I would walk her down this side here, and I would probably Yeti Blimp this Inferno Tower and wall break the Queen in this way to get the Town Hall. Get the King over by this side, and so whenever these buildings are cleared out of the way, whenever all those are gone, and all of these would be gone as well. So those would be gone, these would be gone, all this would be gone, the Town Hall would be gone. I'd probably send in the Royal Champion over here, and then the Miners and Hogs that way. Which, again, that's a very unconventional plan that probably won't work on this base, but that's just if I had to hit it. So really what I'm looking for is to try and split the base, at least with Hybrid. I'm looking to try and split the base into 2 sections here. One section for the Queen Charge and the other section for the Miners. And so when I start my Queen Charge, I'm going to use it as not only getting a lot of value, but also setting a funnel for the Miners. So the Queen will move in and get the funnel for the Miners on one side of the base, and she'll move through that side of the base. And then the King will funnel the other side, and the Miners will go in the middle. Or Miners and Hogs will go in the middle. It's a bit difficult because every base is different, but ideally you're going to want to pay attention to the whether or not there are multi-target or single-target Inferno Towers. Look for where the Eagle and the Queen is, where the Town Hall is especially. Always have a plan for the Town Hall. If you don't have a plan for the Town Hall, your raid's most likely not going to work. You're gonna need a plan for the Town Hall. Like with this base, what I might have done is maybe Yeti Blimp into this Inferno Tower, get rid of it, and have the Queen walk down this way to take down the Town Hall. And that's part of the plan. Part of the plan is to grab the Town Hall. Don't leave the Town Hall for the back end. All right, we got Saggy going. Let's see what we can do. Bring in the mass. Well, really, it's a kill squad into the Hogs here. Very mini kill squad here, though. King is going to start at the 12 o'clock side. Here comes the Golem right after him. Golem's actually going to retarget to the Tesla. Very interesting. And so all those heroes are going to move in. The king and the queen are going to move in and take down the enemy CC and the enemy queen. Baby Dragon OP going to take down this enemy queen. Really nice stuff there. Ice Golem will pop, and that's going to freeze those troops for just a little bit of time. Or sorry, no, that was a freeze spell over the... wait, maybe not. No, yeah, no, what am I saying? 100% a... just an Ice Golem out of the CC. No, wait, no, it's not. It's not. That was a free spell. Goodness gracious, look at me go. King's going to take down that golem, and now he's got what he wanted with the heroes here. At least I think so. And we've got a siege barracks, so I'm wondering where this is going to go in. Here come all of the hogs from the top side. 4-finger deployment going to go in. He's got that Inferno Tower over at this top side that I'm a bit concerned about. Pops the warning ability early, but misses a stack of hogs. Needs to heal quickly, or he could lose a lot of them here. Gets that heal down luckily. Or thankfully, not luckily. And those Expos doing a number on this P.E.K.K.A. on the outside here. And all those Hog Riders are... I'm very interested as to why I took this one. I guess because most of the hogs will stay in the middle of the base here. Needs to drop a second heal to keep these hogs moving through. They're getting burned up by this Inferno Tower. Doesn't heal them. Ah, lost a bunch. He lost about 8 Hog Riders in the center there because he didn't drop a heal. Still has 3 heal spells. He's being very, very, very patient with the heals when he really doesn't need to be. He's got plenty to go. Still has 2 heal spells in the bag here, and those hogs are going to still move through. It's not the end of the raid just yet. Does have that back end Inferno Tower to deal with. However, those max hogs will move in to try and take it down. It's not over just yet. It was looking really rough in the center there, losing a bunch of hogs, but still moving through. Can he get it done? He's got a final heal spell. I reckon he still gets this one here, even with all those skeletons and the traps going off. Going to use that heal spell early to keep them healed up as they move into that back end Inferno Tower. Queen is on the backside here. It's going to go in really rocky near the middle there, but gets it done. Hello, Montserrat. I don't know how to pronounce your name there. But hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice stuff. Gonna get it done for him. Wow. I would argue maybe a little bit lucky. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Maybe so. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I gotta get better at pronouncing foreign names. I'm just awful at it. Alright, let's see what we got going here. We got a 12v12 going in from Stop 'em All. Let's see what they can do here. Queen's going to step up and take down the enemy queen. Not forced to use her ability just yet. Going to take the jump spell and move in towards this multi-target Inferno Tower and take it down. He wanted this queen to step up to the eagle. However, she's decided to go for this bomb tower after this air defense or air sweeper, and she should move towards that eagle. Yeah, there we go. She's going to jump straight into that compartment. Not the best compartment for her to sit in. However, not the end of the world there. Slammer's going to move in at the top side here and take down a couple more defenses. And here comes the Lalo. Going to start from the 12 o'clock side here. Or the about 11 to 10 o'clock side. King is going to step up for this enemy queen here. He's going to need to use the queen ability to get through him. There it is. Let's see. It doesn't really... Let's see. I'm guessing he's planning on using the warn ability for the Town Hall. Here come the backup loons with the Hound. They're going to move in towards this multi here. Needs to freeze this multi already. It's doing a lot of damage to these loons as they move in. I'd opt into possibly popping the warn ability a bit early. Being very, very patient here. I would have freaked out at this point. Going to freeze the Town Hall. Warn ability over the Town Hall. Going to keep everything moving. Really, really nice job. Now, can these loons move in towards this air defense here? They will. They're going to take it down. Haste spell at the back, and that's going to be a triple. Really, really nice stuff. Yeah, I only speak English. I can't... I'm torn. I don't know if that's... It seems very similar to Spanish, but I don't think it's Spanish. It doesn't look like Spanish. But, really nice job. But, yeah, I only speak English. That was a good triple there. Gonna bump their 12v12 hit rate up a little bit more here. KLOP got it done. Rum, really nice stuff. All right, let's put on a we'll put on a replay from LP4 here, or LP4 getting hit. A lot of bases getting a bunch of defenses. 0 for 5, or 5 defenses for this base, 4 for this one, 3 for this one. So LP4's Town Hall 11s, they've really held up so far. Let's go ahead and watch. Have the 11s been cleared? Let's see. Do they have a 12v12? I think we just saw this one go in. Yeah, we just... No, we didn't watch that one. We'll put that one on. This was a fresh triple. I've been... I've basically what I've decided to do from here on out is in the event of streaming these live wars, unless it is a finals or in the playoffs, ideally what we're going to do is we're going to show every single live hit, and we will not show replays for bases that were hit multiple times. We're just going to show the live hits for them. However, if a base has been hit more than 3 times, I'm not going to show a live hit on it again. Just for now. Stop OP. Hey man, they might get this. They might get this one done. Let's see. Really, really nice balloons there into that Inferno Tower. Going to take it down. He's got the Yeti up at the top side here. He has the dragons with the queen charge here. Going to force that queen in with this jump spell. Yeti at the top side going to do a bit of funneling, and those Yeti mites are actually going to go towards those archer towers and take them down, which is going to make that funnel even tighter for the queen. Very, very interesting. You don't normally see that kind of funneling. However, some 200 IQ plays here. Some good stuff. Queen's going to move in towards this multi, take it down. Let's see what she can do. So nowhere for this queen to go but towards that jump spell. She's going to jump in straight towards it, take down that multi, and use another another rage spell there. Going to take down that multi, keeping everything moving. Don't know if the CC's been lured out yet. I think it has at this point. No, it hasn't. Baby Dragon is going to go down. Lure a bit of the CC here. However, not going to pull everything out. He still has that dragon sitting in that CC, I'm guessing, judging by the amount of archers that have come out. Queen's still coasting at the middle side here, though. She'll be just fine. She's going to actually step up and take down another air defense here. Really nice stuff. And here come the dragons from the top side here. They're going to go straight in towards this town hall. I'm guessing there might have been a hound, actually. Could be a hound. Not exactly positive. Going to freeze that town hall. Slammer's going to move in here towards the queen. Again, like, I only speak English, so if you're not speaking English, I won't be able to understand you, but feel free to have your own little conversations in chat. It's fine by me. Everything's going to move in here. Slammer taking a Seeking Air Mine straight out of the Warren ability. Not ideal. Dragons are getting stuck on the enemy king, but they're going to eventually take him down. Ah, I see. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Let's see what we got going. Queen ability, actually, she was able to hold on to her ability throughout the entire raid. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Gotta love it. Let's see what we got going. Wow, that eagle stayed alive the entire raid. Jeez. That's not ideal. However, still got it done. Really good stuff. Gotta hand it to him. I thought he swagged the queen ability there, but no. The eagle was the last building to fall. Okay, that's not how you're supposed to do 12v12s, but still got it done. Good hit here by Boom. Got it done for him. Alright. Let's see what we got going. Let's put on a LP4 12v12. There's only one 12v12 from LP4, right? Yeah. Only one. Champion. There we go. Did we show this one? We might have shown this one. Yeah, no, we showed this one. We've already shown that one. We'll go ahead and put on one that we haven't seen. Let's watch this one. This is Blue Waffle getting tripled. I don't believe we showed this one. Then again, we might have. I honestly can't remember. I'll put it on anyways. Queen's gonna start at the town. Yeah, no, we definitely put that one on. Definitely showed that one. Let's see what we got going. We'll work our way up. We just saw that one going. We saw the one by Will, by Ghost. Saw that one. Devil's Thunder. I think we watched that one live. Ghost again. See Messi getting it done. See what he can do. We got the queen moving in from the top side here. Valkyrie to do some funneling. Which, by the way, the Valkyrie is going to get a new level in the next update here. So we'll see, possibly see some more Valkyries used to funnel because they're going to get a huge HP buff here. It's going to be pretty good. Let's see what we got going. Queen's going to step up, take down that air defense. Going to keep moving through. Let's see. So he's set up really nicely here to grab the queen. Doesn't have a siege machine equipped just yet. Does he do this without a siege machine? Maybe so. Queen gets stuck in the tornado trap. Poison spell actually not going to grab those Valkyries. They're going to jump out of it. So it has to use the queen ability. Not ideal. No, it does have a siege. Okay, wait. Here we go. Get alive. See what they can do. Can they clear this 12? Let's see what they can do here. Gonna move in with the Sui Lalo again at Town Hall 12. Very popular so far in this roar. Wait a minute, we got a live hit going in. I think I know who this is. Let's see what she can do here. Gonna move in with the Sui into the Lalo. Alright. There we go. We got the Queen gonna move in. She's going to take down a couple of buildings, and here comes the blimp straight towards that single target Inferno Tower. Going to pop it straight over it, get that death damage down. Here comes the Electron, going to clone the E-Dragon, exactly what she needs to do here. E-Dragons are going to get a ton of value here, and then he's going to start the Lalo from the opposite side of the Town Hall. Guessing because he doesn't have the percentage to really move in towards it. See, we've got the King at the bottom side. Here comes the Warden. All the Hounds moving in, or all the Loons moving in towards the middle of this base here. E-Dragon's getting a lot of value. One of the Hounds kind of ran up to the top side. Let's see what this Lalo can do. Going to freeze that multi-target Inferno to keep everything moving here. Tornado Trap is going to pop. However, the Loons will take down the Inferno Tower in the Tornado Trap. They're going to freeze the second Inferno Tower. She needs those Loons to stay in the base here. Here comes the final haste spell. Here come all the Loons into the Expo, into the Town Hall. Pop the Warden. Pop the Warden. Pop it a little bit early. There's the Warden. Going to keep those Loons alive through the Town Hall Blast as well. They should. Warden might wear off before then. Just barely doesn't wear off. Warden dies to a Seeking Air Mine. Here come all of the minions for cleanup here. Let's see what they can do. Let's see if I can pronounce these names. Lady Jithan and Govind Gaming. Thank you so much for the subs over on YouTube. Much appreciated. She's going to clear this one out of the way. That's a 12v12 for Stop 'em All. Really good job here. Nice hit. Well done. Bit scary going for that Town Hall last there, but got it done. Really, really nice stuff. Montserrat? Is it Montserrat? I don't know. I can't pronounce these names. Nice hit there. Going to clear one of the 12s there and boost Stop 'em All's hit rate up a little bit higher there as they clear a second 12. How are they looking so far? It's looking like they need one more 11 to get out of the way. One more 11. How many 12s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more 12s and 1 11, and then they move on to the 13s. Wow. So they're going for it. Alright, let's put on a replay. See what we got going. We'll put on fresh wow, a lot of fresh triples at 11v11 for Stop 'em All. We'll put on this one. I think it's one we watch live. Yeah, it's one we watch live. We'll put it on anyways, though. Won't be jumping through raids too much. We're going to run out of replays at some point. Alright, let's see what we got going. We saw a live hit go off in just a second ago, but I was wrong. Alright, a minute. Side note, for anyone watching, right now, there's never been a better time for Clash. It's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty stoked for what we've got in store. We've got a bunch of stuff happening within the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. We've got some very intense wars coming up. We actually have some CWL Elite action this weekend with King Jeffrey versus Hello For Now. I'm gonna try and stream a bit of that. The main clans that I try and work with throughout CWL will be Killzone for the 5v5, King Jeffrey for the 5v5s as well. We've got King Jeffrey in CWL Elite. We have LP4, Hades inside of CWL Gladiator, and we have Proc, I believe, inside of CWL Elite as well. Possibly CWL Elite 15. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to double check. But yeah, going to be covering a lot of action from them throughout this season. Very interesting stuff here with Stop 'em All going in for the Town Hall at the back end. We've also got some people from the WCW in the chat. At least I believe so. The Women's World Championship. It's a all-women's Clash of Clans league delegated by countries. Should be doing some action with them within the next couple of weeks, I believe in April. So that should be a bunch of fun. Looking forward to that. We're going to see some Town Hall 10 through 13 hits in those wars. I believe the breakdowns are kind of small, but that means that we'll be able to focus on the individual players even more. Moving in here. Nice hit by Rum, getting it done at Town Hall 12. Let's do a bit of a stat check here. So far, oh, let's see, we got a live going in. Never mind. Messi going in. He snuck a live in. Is he going to get it? Messi's going to clear this one. That's going to be a 12v12 hit. I can't believe we missed that. Wow. Lady Justin cheering for Colombia. I think I'll be doing a lot of streaming for the USA team. Let's see what we got going. Yeah, 38 seconds left to go. He should get this one here. I can't believe I missed it. Wow, we're going to watch this one back. Messi going to get it done at 12v12 for LP4 Hades. That's going to put them 2 for 2. Really, LP4 really dominating so far. Now, when I say dominating, I mean dominating in terms of the hit rates. Not so much in the overall war. Nice job here by Messi. Got it done. All right, let's watch this one back. That's the second triple there. Going to go in for LP4. Let's see. Where did he start with here? Started with the blimp. Where did this one go in? Blimp's going to go in straight for that Inferno Tower. Very, very interesting. Really risky blimp deployment there. That blimp's actually going to go in towards the queen as well. Was he planning on getting the queen with the blimp? I believe so. Doesn't rage though, but gets the queen. Wow. Really nice job. Does he get the Inferno? Still gets the Inferno. Wow. Really good blimp deployment. Very, very impressive. All right. There goes the poison spell down on all of the troops. CC is going to go down fairly quickly here. Witch just barely stays in the radius of that poison. Almost walks out of it. There she goes. She walks straight out of it there. And now that queen's going to have to deal with that witch a little bit more, which is going to be a bit of a pain. Going to delay things just a little bit more than he would have liked. But still going to get through that witch. And then the queen's going to slowly start moving upwards here. Now, I'm guessing that we're going to see, yeah, there goes the P.E.K.K.A down. And that's to force this queen in towards this channel here, towards the town hall. So this P.E.K.K.A is actually going to step up and take down a couple of these buildings on the outside here. And once those buildings are down, that's going to mean that the queen's going to go straight in towards this town hall and take it down. And then later in the raid, we're going to probably see the miners come in. Yeah, here comes the king over from this side. He's going to funnel a bunch of these buildings out of the way and clear those. And then here come all of the miners and hogs straight in towards this base to clear it out of the way. Really, really nice plan and good execution as well. Risky queen charge, but is able to get the queen in exactly where he needs her to go. And that's going to secure him the triple on this raid. It's really those crazy value queen charges that really do the business here. All right. Queen's going to slowly start dying near this back end, but she'll be just fine. And she actually holds onto her ability throughout the entire raid. Pretty much swagged the queen ability on this one. Good stuff. Nice hit. Champions War League, thanks so much for the retweet. It is much appreciated. What's up, Airly? Airly? Is that how you say your name? I'm going to butcher these names all night. I hope you guys are ready. How's it going? Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday night. Let's see. Really nice hit. Very tidy for Messi. Yeah, for sure. Let's go put them at 2 for 2 at 12v12. Again, LP4 doing a lot of planning. A lot of planning. They're taking this war very seriously. Let's put on a, we'll put on a 11v11. Let's see, a fresh triple. No, this one. Here we go. Fresh triple. Here we go. We'll put this one on. See what we got going. All right. We got P and K, got an acronym, don't know what that's for. Going to move in here with this Queen Charge into the Lalo. We're seeing a lot of Queen Charge Lalo this war, which I'm personally a big fan of with the wall break. Wow, really OP wall break. That's going to open up that wall and allow that Queen to move in straight towards those two Expos and the Queen. Now, my one worry here would be the amount of DPS on the Queen at this point. However, she just barely stays outside of the range of these Expos, eventually going to move into it. Going to need another Rage spell. Surprised he didn't use that poison on the golem there, but in all honesty, would have not done a whole lot for him anyways. But gonna clear through it and take it down. Golem does a lot of damage. Has a free spell, needs to use it whenever the Queen steps up towards this Queen, or the free spell. Opts in to use the free spell. Doesn't freeze the enemy Queen though, and drops a rage spell anyway. We're gonna be forced to use the ability as is, and that means that the Eagle is gonna target the healers, but the Queen is eventually gonna dial back down and take down the Eagle. Really OP plan here. Some good stuff. I'm actually very impressed with some of these songs. 99 Lives have been putting out some bangers. I'll give them that. Alright. Wow, Pup pulls the Tornado Trap. OP stuff there. It's going to allow those loons to completely avoid it. Queen stays alive. She's just chilling. Eventually she might actually stay alive throughout the rest of this raid here. There we go. We got alive. Let's see who's going for it. We got LP4 going for a 11v11 here. Let's see what they can do. We got Faye bringing in the Queen Charge into the Lalo. Very, very popular in this war so far. Let's see what the plan is here. 200 IQ Queen, 100%. What is my name? My name is Josh. All right. Got another live hit going on again. You guys can't do this. Don't overlap the lives. I'm going to miss them. King's going to move in towards this cannon, take it down, and that's going to force that Queen to take that jump spell with no buildings for her to go to. The King's actually going to step back around and take the jump spell. Hopefully those healers don't switch to the King. They might here. Okay, good. The King actually goes down, which is pretty much what he needed. That poison spell a little bit early. Going to force him to use the Queen ability here. Not what he wanted to see. However, again, not the end of the world. Still going to move through here. Has a free spell for whenever she encounters this enemy Queen. Either going to need to use that free spell or the Rage. I'm guessing he's going to use the Rage. No, oh my goodness. We've got a grassed Rage spell. Not what Faye needed there. However, it's not over just yet. Even though he swagged a Rage spell at this point, which is not ideal at all, can still move through. Queen's going to step up and take down a couple more buildings here. I'm guessing he wanted to send in the Slammer and accidentally deployed a Rage spell there. Not what he wanted to do. However, let's see if he can still turn this one around. Still has a chance here to get this one done. I'm guessing he's going to freeze that Warden pad to try and keep the Queen alive. Nope, just going to opt in to straight let the Queen die. And I think with the Queen dying at that point, with how much base is left to go, it's not going to go through for him. I think, again, see, it's not even like a grass Raid spell will ruin the raid. It's more of it just kills your morale for the rest of the raid. It throws you off because you're like, oh, you know, there's no way I'm going to get this now. When reality is like, there is a chance you could possibly get it. But having that Raid spell for the center there with the Queen, possibly using the free spell as well to keep her alive, might have changed the tide for this raid here. I like the plan. I really do like the plan. But again, that grassed Rage did not help him out a ton there. He's still moving through, though. Really, I mean, once his loons encounter this back in Inferno Tower, they're going to get roasted like crazy. However, I mean, really decent stuff here for having a grassed Rage. Not bad at all. Could he still get this? Is there still... I think he might still get this. As long as... Oh, no, he doesn't have any ground cleanup. Sending in the... let's see, minions going in for that air defense. Can they still get it down? Oh, my goodness. No way. No way. Can this air defense go down? 32 seconds left. It's going to be a time fail at most. I think he has the troops to get this one done, but does he have the troops to clear through the rest of this base here? Had to use all of the minions to take that down. There's a chance he could still get this here. It's really close. Let's see what we got going. 12 seconds to go. It's going to be a time fail. Wow. Big fan of this plan then. Unlucky stuff there. That grass Rage, I think, really threw him off, but almost got it done. Had to use those cleanup troops, though, for taking down the air defense there. Otherwise, the raid would have been over. 96% 2-star. Really close. I'd imagine they're going to rerun that plan. That exact plan. Let's see. Messi just got hit here for a 95%. It was so close. Montserrat going in again. Didn't get it though. Very close. It was close. It was close, but didn't go through. I apologize one sec. I'm doing a bit of base testing for CWL this weekend, so I need to pull up an account. One moment. Don't worry. There we go. Right, we should be good to go. Let's see if we get going. How old are you, Josh? I'm 18. I'll be 19 in April. April 10th. So, gosh, how many days is that from now? I don't even know. Too soon. Too soon. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. Got an 11-11 going in from LP4. Got the Kill Squad Hog Riders here. Haven't seen this one just yet. Bowlers are going to move in and get a ton of skip damage here. Going to take down a couple of buildings and get them out of the way. Really nice stuff here. Queen's going to step up and take down those pups, and he's got a really nice funnel here for those Hog Riders. At this point, really the only way they can move in is through this side of the base here, because really all this top side of the base here was pretty much cut off. All this is just gone from the main raid. Here come the Hog Riders from the backside here. Let's see what they can do. Going in with the Warden. Nothing to take down the Eagle, though. Might be a bit of a problem. Needs to use the Warden ability. Lost a bunch of hogs there. Lost a lot of hogs. Used all of them already as well, so nothing to pile in towards that Eagle. But a couple of Hog Riders do luckily move towards the center there, and that's going to allow them to step up for that Eagle. Queen does go down. 18, yeah. I'm a young guy. Not there just yet. Let's see what we got going. Heal spells going in. Over that tornado trap. It's looking really good. It's got a lot of Hog Riders left to go. Plenty of time and lots of cleanup troops available. Now, will these Hog Riders get through these back-end defenses? There's a chance that they might thin out here and not get this one. Spring trap going to go off. Losing a couple more. Oh, no. This might not be going his way. 3 Hog Riders left to go. As long as he doesn't encounter any spring traps, he still does have a chance here, but needs to use that heal spell immediately if he wants to keep them going. There goes the heal spell in anticipation of those Hog Riders moving in. Loses one of them to a giant bomb. Can these Hog Riders get through these archer towers? I don't think they're going to get it. 43 seconds left to go. Bunch of barbarians with some wizards and a bowler on the outside here. As long as these Hog Riders can get down this air defense, they do. Now, can the Warden step up and take down this barracks? Still is a chance here to get this one through. Let's see what they can do. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what we got going. Warden's not going to step up and grab that barracks. It's going to be a time fail. I think he would have still had this, actually. There's still a chance of him getting this, but with that barracks staying alive, 7 seconds left to go. Good try, but not going to go through there. I think a lot of the Hog Riders pathing off to the outside here really costed him. I don't know if Mass Hogs is the best strategy for this base. At least if you're going to do Mass Hogs, you need to send your king over on this side to take down a couple of defenses. But it was a good effort. Let's see. Yo, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. It's much appreciated. All right, let's put on a replay here. we go. So we got going. Wait, you're streaming 2 different platforms at once. That is correct. You're streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. That's that way we can reach more people. Nice setup. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Been working really hard on streamlining it as much as I possibly can. So yeah, this one folds out. Get the queen charge charging in here. Gonna use that jump spell at some point. But where is the question? I would imagine to get this Inferno Tower, because if he doesn't, then it's gonna roast the healers. Interesting queen charge deployment. Or queen charge entry here. Okay, Slammer's gonna go in for this Inferno. Guessing gonna have to use a freeze. No free. Yeah, uses a freeze. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, it gets that Inferno Tower out of the way with the Slammer. And then he's going to run in with the Queen Charge. Queen Charge is going to take down... actually, he gets both Inferno Towers with this Queen Charge, and the Queen is going to move in towards this backside and just kind of chill and just run through. Really good stuff. There we go. Wow, it's a good raid. Yeah, he really did well this one. I think the Queen Charge was a bit rough at the start there. I had to deploy that Slammer to save the healers, but really, really good stuff. Jumped the Queen in directly towards that Inferno Tower and got it done for him. Some really good stuff. There we go. Nice triple. All right, let's put on a... Oh, we got a live. Got a 13v13 going in on Jason. Let's see what they can do here. Going to be bringing a Queen Charge into the Hog Riders here. He's going to be using that Queen to go in and take down all of the enemy heroes, as well as get rid of the Town Hall, wherever these Hogs be moving in from. It's going to be a very, very heavy investment on this Queen Charge. I wouldn't ideally Queen Charge here. Good active Lalo is nice to watch, 100%. It's going to be a bit of a difficult Queen Charge. However, can still get through this one here. Those slammers are, or those scatters are a little bit back on this base here, which is going to allow that Queen to kind of run along this side. Queen actually might run in towards this channel rather than jumping down. He's going to have to use that Queen ability. Doesn't. Wow, barely saves it. Here come the Hogs from the top side as the Queen takes down the Town Hall and moves in. Let's see what we got going. World Champion at the top side here to do a bit more funneling where those Teslas are. Everything moving in here. Queen's going to actually step up and grab that scatter. He's basically completely avoided the scatters with his Hog Riders. Really good plan. Everything's still moving in here. Let's see what they can do. Heal spell going to go down again. That's going to be a triple. Sorry for not paying attention to this attack. I'm also doing some base testing as we go. Really, really nice hit here. That's going to be a 13v13 triple on Jason here. I like the plan. The plan was to keep those Hog Riders away from where the Queen was, and that allowed his Queen to grab both Scatters as well as the Town Hall, get rid of the CC and the Heroes. Nice job there. Going to clear out a 13 for him. We got another 13v13 going in on Jan. Let's see what they can do here. Going to start with a bit of a blimp here with a clone spell over this air defense. We've got another Sui Lalo from Stop 'em All. Let's see what they can do. Wrecked again. Yeah, really nice stuff. Can he get the Queen here? Doesn't get the Queen. That's what he wanted to grab here. However, how will he react? Will he deploy the Sui in a different area? Let's see what he decides to do. Going to drop that baby dragon there to clear a couple of buildings out of the way. Here comes the King. Queen will possibly go with the King. Trips flying in. You know it. Seeing trips from both sides. Some crazy stuff. Now, will this Queen be used to actually grab this enemy Queen? That's a really good question. That's what he's going for here. Doesn't have any wall breakers, so in desperation, going to hope that the Queen targets the enemy Queen. She should move up. Doesn't move up. Just barely. His Queen's not... Oh, wait. He'll still be able to get the Queen. Gonna get the Queen out of the way. Exactly what he needed to do there. Has a sweeper alive in the middle there, and that could cause some issues for the Lalo moving in. He's got some pretty good Lalo pathing, because if you notice where the Lava Hounds will move from, if he deploys the Lalo from up at this side, they're going to move in from here, that direction, but it's going to go down from here, and that means that they're going to go straight along this base in a bit of a clockwise motion. King's up the top side dealing with the Ice Golems. They're going to be stuck up there for the rest of the raid. That sweeper's going to be pounding on this Lalo as they move in here. Was relying on that Electron to go in and grab it. But let's see. We got the Royal Champion going to go in actually and try and get rid of this sweeper here to get this Lalo moving, saving that Warden ability for when he gets to the Town Hall. Royal Champion is distracted by those skeletons as well as will be distracted by the CC, so she's really not going to do a whole lot for him here. Might grab this this air sweeper, just barely hasn't deployed the shield yet. Did she just not even use the ability? I don't even think she used the ability. Needs to pop the Warden soon. Oh, sorry, the Warden was popped earlier. Never mind. The Warden's gone. Yeah, this one's not going to go through. This is going to be a defense for Jan here. Nice try, but again, that Queen staying alive and having to use that Sui, or having to use the Queen for the Sui, not ideal. Not ideal at all. We'll carry this one out, though. We'll watch till the end. Let's see. Ah, the pad's dying. No. It's not supposed to die this early. My this device has a bit of an issue with dying midstream. Does that a lot. It's just because the battery's really not the greatest. I need to get it serviced at some point. Either that or I'll replace the battery myself. I'm not sure which one. But I did only want to cover this war just for a little bit, so I'll probably be signing off fairly quickly here. We'll see if any other live hits want to go in. But we've seen 2 fresh triples come in from Stop 'em All at 13v13. That's going to put them at 2 for 4 at the moment. Really good hit rate there. All right. But with that, that is going to do it for me this stream. Just wanted to cover a little bit of this war, not a ton, just to do a bit of streaming for tonight. Got some base testing that I need to take care of for tonight that I can't exactly stream. So going to be doing that for the rest of tonight. But again, best of luck to LP4 and Stop 'em All. If there are still hits left to go by the end of this war, I'll try and be streaming the end of that. But we'll see tomorrow. We've got some fun plans. We got King Jeffrey gonna be starting their spin, and gonna be planning some awesome 13v13 hits coming in. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Who can we raid? We'll raid Rorak. Let's see. There we go. All right, but yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate everyone for coming out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. See ya.